Friends, the world of software development is undergoing a seismic shift. A technological tsunami, if you will. And at the heart of this revolution lies artificial intelligence, or AI, as the cool kids call it. Now, before you start picturing robots furiously typing code, let me clarify, we're not talking about sentient machines taking over the world yet. We're talking about AI transforming the way we test software. Software testing, my friends, is the unsung hero of the digital age. It's the meticulous process of finding bugs and ensuring that software works as intended. Without it, our apps would crash more often than a teenager learning to drive. Traditionally, testing has been a manual, time-consuming affair. But now, AI is stepping in to automate the grunt work, freeing up human testers to focus on more complex and creative tasks. Think of it like this. AI is like having a super-powered intern who can run thousands of tests simultaneously, never gets tired, and never complains about the coffee. This allows human testers to channel their inner Sherlock Holmes, delving into intricate scenarios and uncovering those elusive, head-scratching bugs. But here's the catch, folks. With great AI power comes great responsibility. Understanding and interpreting the results generated by these AI testing tools is crucial. After all, we can't just blindly trust the machine, can we? We need to know what those numbers and graphs actually mean. We need to be able to separate the signal from the noise. Let's talk efficiency, shall we? Time, as they say, is money. And in the fast-paced world of software development, time is of the essence. AI testing tools are like those super-efficient assistants who can whip up a gourmet meal in minutes. They automate repetitive tasks, such as test case generation and execution, with lightning speed. Imagine this. You're a tester tasked with checking if a login button works on different browsers and devices. Sounds tedious, right? Well, an AI tool can do that for you in a fraction of the time it would take a human. It can simulate thousands of user interactions, covering a vast range of scenarios, ensuring that the button works flawlessly, no matter what device or browser you throw at it. This newfound efficiency frees up human testers to focus on more strategic tasks. They can delve into the nitty-gritty of complex user flows, explore edge cases, and essentially break the software in creative ways that AI might not even think of. It's like having a team of expert chefs who can now focus on creating culinary masterpieces, while the robots take care of the chopping and dicing. Now let's talk about accuracy. Humans, as much as we like to think we're perfect, are prone to errors. We get tired, we get distracted, and sometimes we just miss things. AI, on the other hand, is like that annoyingly perfect student who always gets straight A's. It doesn't get tired, it doesn't get bored, and it certainly doesn't miss a trick. AI testing tools can analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns, and spot anomalies that would make a human tester's head spin. They can detect subtle bugs that might slip through the cracks of manual testing, ensuring that the software is as bug-free as a sterile operating room. But it's not just about finding bugs, folks. AI can also help prevent them in the first place. By analyzing code and identifying potential vulnerabilities, AI tools can act like digital soothsayers, warning developers of potential issues before they even arise. It's like having a crystal ball that tells you to avoid that dodgy-looking shrimp at the buffet. Now let's venture into the realm of test coverage. Imagine you're exploring a vast jungle, and you want to make sure you've covered every nook and cranny. That's essentially what test coverage is all about, ensuring that your tests have explored every possible scenario and path within the software. Traditional testing methods can be like trying to navigate that jungle with a rusty compass and a half-eaten map. You might miss some crucial areas, leaving your software vulnerable to those pesky bugs. AI, on the other hand, is like having a GPS-guided drone that can map out the entire jungle in high definition. AI testing tools can generate thousands of test cases, covering a wider range of scenarios than a human tester could ever dream of. They can explore different user personas, device configurations, network conditions, and even simulate real-world user behavior, ensuring that no bug can hide in the shadows. This expanded test coverage is crucial for building robust and reliable software. It's like having a safety net that catches you if you fall, ensuring that your software can withstand the unpredictable nature of the real world. Section 5. Decoding the enigma, understanding AI-generated outputs. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Understanding AI-generated outputs. Imagine you've just been handed a report written in a foreign language. Sure, it might look impressive, but it's utterly useless if you can't understand a word of it. The same goes for AI testing outputs. These outputs can come in various forms: test reports, defect predictions, code coverage analysis, and more. Each output provides valuable insights into the software's behavior and potential issues. But here's the thing, these outputs are often presented in a way that's about as clear as mud to the untrained eye. That's where the human element comes in, folks. We need skilled testers who can decipher these outputs, separate the wheat from the chaff, and translate the technical jargon into actionable insights. It's like having a team of expert code breakers who can crack the Enigma code and reveal the secrets hidden within. Section 6. Navigating the Labyrinth. Challenges in Interpretation. Now, let's be real, folks. Interpreting AI-generated outputs isn't always a walk in the park. It's more like navigating a labyrinth blindfolded while riding a unicycle. There are challenges, my friends, challenges that can make even the most seasoned testers break a sweat. One of the biggest challenges is understanding the logic behind AI's decisions. AI models, especially the more complex ones, can be black boxes. They spit out results, but they don't always tell you how they got there. It's like asking your GPS how it knows the fastest route and it just blinks at you with its digital eyes. Then there's the issue of false positives and false negatives. AI tools, despite their brilliance, aren't infallible. They can sometimes flag issues that aren't really issues, or worse, miss actual bugs that could bring your software crashing down. It's like that friend who swears they saw a ghost, but it turns out to be a coat rack. And let's not forget the ever-present issue of data bias. AI models are only as good as the data they're trained on. If the training data is biased, the AI's outputs will be biased too. It's like trying to teach a dog to shake hands using only its left paw. It might learn the trick, but it won't be very useful in the real world. Section 7. Taming the Beast Best Practices for AI-Generated Results. Now, before you run for the hills screaming the robots are taking over, let's talk about how to tame this AI beast. Just like training a wild animal, it takes patience, skill, and a whole lot of treats, metaphorically speaking, of course. First things first, start small. Don't try to boil the ocean, as they say. Begin by applying AI to specific tasks, like test case generation or defect prediction. Once you've got a handle on those, you can gradually expand AI's role. It's like starting with potty training your puppy before you let it loose in the Westminster Dog Show. Next up, data quality is key. Remember that biased data we talked about earlier? Yeah, that's a big no-no. Make sure the data you're feeding your AI is clean, relevant, and representative of the real world. It's like feeding your AI a balanced diet of fruits, vegetables, and the occasional slice of pizza. It needs a variety of data to thrive. And for the love of all that is holy, validate those AI outputs. Don't just blindly trust the machine. Use your human judgment, your experience, and your gut feeling to determine if the AI's findings hold water. It's like checking the expiration date on that milk before you take a big gulp. Better safe than sorry. Section 8. The Human-AI Partnership. A symbiotic relationship. Now let's talk about the bigger picture, folks. The relationship between humans and AI and software testing isn't about one replacing the other. It's about collaboration, about synergy, about creating a beautiful partnership that's greater than the sum of its parts. Think of it like this. AI is the Robin to our Batman, the Watson to our Sherlock, the Chewbacca to our Han Solo. We need each other to succeed. AI provides the speed, the accuracy, and the coverage, while humans bring the creativity, the intuition, and the ability to think outside the box, or the spaceship as the case may be. This collaboration allows us to build better software, faster and more efficiently than ever before. It's like having a team of superheroes working together to save the world from buggy software, one line of code at a time. Section 9. Embracing the future AI-powered software testing. So there you have it, folks. AI is revolutionizing the world of software testing, and it's here to stay. It's not about replacing human testers, it's about empowering them to do their jobs better and more efficiently. The future of software testing is AI-powered, but it's also human-centric. It's about finding the right balance between human ingenuity and technological prowess. It's about embracing the unknown and using AI as a tool to build a better, more reliable digital world. So let's raise a glass, of bug-free code of course, to the future of software testing, a future where humans and AI work hand in hand to create software that's not only functional but also delightful to use. Cheers to that.